not expect that you discovered the size of the contributions, who they were going to, and anything you didn't expect that you found in this?
The amount was, from some of the donors, was surprising to us, and one reason for that is that, as I mentioned before, it's very hard to get a clear picture of all of the money that has come in because Pennsylvania's and Philadelphia's reporting systems are so poor. What we did, I mean, there's been some great research done by the media and others in the past. What we did is different in some ways is we built our own database of every contribution that anyone made to anyone in the last 8 years and then pulled all the gaming money out of it. And so I think what you'll find is a lot of new information in there.
James, what do you make of the PA Supreme Court ruling that essentially it's freedom of expression to make these donations?
Right. The argument that somehow money equals speech has long been used to propose campaign finance reform. But if that's true, I think that's really a farce up there with separate but equal. You know, if money is equal to speech, then the power of your voice, your ability to influence your community and your political process will be solely dependent on your bank account. I mean, everyone is equal in the voting booth on election day. They should be equal the rest of the year, not get special treatment for big contributions.
And indeed, other states, if I'm not mistaken, have this ban in place.
Other states have bans on gaming contributions or other kinds of contributions. What's really unique about Pennsylvania now is the degree to which it is completely naked and exposed to this money coming in, because there's no specific ban on the industry and there's no limit on contributions from anyone.
James, is there any way for the public to gauge what local politicians might be getting in terms of contributions, people who are very, very close at the street level to the casinos?
Our report is incomplete in totting up all the local contributions because a lot of municipalities don't require candidates to file information electronically. It took hundreds of hours just to do this report. It would take thousands of hours to get a picture of contributions to everyone all over the state. I think that's why it's especially important that we now have voluntary disclosure of these gaming contributions before any vote to put table games in casinos, any vote to put video poker in bars.
In the report, you list the top 20 donors and the top 20 recipients. Can you give us any ideas the governor is at the top of that list, any ideas to who on the donor list is, where's he getting the money, for example? Like in that case, in which there's a significant number next to his name. Who is it coming from?
If you look at, especially the top 10 donors, what you will find is people not just with ownership stakes in casinos, but with other businesses or developers who have the potential to profit above and beyond their sheer stake in a casino, and I think that's very important.
So can you say, like, specifically who on that list he's getting the
Well,
money?
it's very interesting. You know, if you look at the top ones, you have Peter DePaul at number 2, who actually filed the lawsuit that resulted in the ban on gaming contributions being thrown out. And you have Richard Sprague, who was Senator Vince Fumo's attorney for part of his trial on corruption-related charges. This is the tip of the iceberg, and you could do a much more detailed study of all of the relationships between the top donors, between the top recipients. I think it is most useful at this moment as a guide to who may be giving the really big contributions right now to get table games and video poker.
And you're asking lawmakers to voluntarily release the money they've received since April before a vote on the table games.
Unless lawmakers tell us themselves, step up to the plate and tell us if they're getting this gaming money and how much, it may be too late, and they may vote to expand, and otherwise lawmakers won't have to disclose this information until January of 2010.